Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a guide on how to get all of the cassette tapes in Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Now, you don't actually get any trophies or achievements for doing these, unlike you did in Ground Zeroes, but you do get information to the backstory of the game. You get music, of course, which can play on your iDroid, and you get some actually useful tapes in the acquired tape section, which actually have some use in the field, such as, cancelling enemy suspicions. So we're going to start with the information tapes. 90% of these are acquired simply by completing the story missions, So just complete missions and you'll get like 90% of them. Some you get by completing important side ops, which are the side ops in yellow. I don't think you can miss these, but there are a couple that you can actually miss, and there are a couple which you do need to do a bit more than just completing missions. We're going to go over them, of course, here. But yeah, I'm not sure how you can miss some of these side ops in yellow. They're pretty fundamental to the story. Anyway, at Mother Base 5, this is going to be a tape about D-Dog and his progression. So of course you're going to need D-Dog. If you don't know how to get him, he can be found on about mission 2 to 5, I believe, or something like that. I think I found him on mission 3, and he's going to be at a landing zone, just barking at you, so just Fulton extract him, and he'll grow into a dog. So yeah, for this tape, all you need to do is just complete any mission with him as a buddy, and you'll get the tape. I did mission 3, which is like the quickest mission in the game. The same applies for Quiet 5. You need to complete any mission with Quiet as a buddy. Now, of course, to get Quiet, you simply just need to take her into the Mother Base instead of killing her at the mission where you encounter her and you have a bit of a boss fight. Although I don't know who would shoot her, and I don't know how it changes the story if you do shoot her, because I mean she's pretty fundamental to the story, so I don't really know how that works if you shoot her. So if you've shot her, do tell me. I'd like to know. Quiet 2, you get this simply by completing a mission after extracting Quiet. It's simple as that. Just complete any mission after extracting Quiet. So here we are in the mission where we are extracting Quiet. So don't shoot her here. You're instead going to pick her up and put her on the chopper and go back to Mother Base. And of course she's going to be in a cell and whatnot. Speaking of that, Quiet 3 and 4, you get this by completing the side ops, Visit Quiet. And now you get this side ops by completing a few more missions, I believe, after extracting Quiet. Maybe mission 9 or something like that. But yeah, you need to complete this side ops, and you'll get them tapes. Now for Quiet 6 and 7, you need to get the bond level between Snake and Quiet to the maximum in order to get the side op, Secure Quiet, which is like right at the end of the game. This is actually a side op which leads into the final mission, but you don't get this side op unless Quiet's buddy level is at 100%. And so complete the side ops as well as the mission 45, I believe it is, the final mission where you're fending off against all the tanks. And yeah, this is the mission. This is what I mean. She's pretty fundamental to the story, so I'm pretty sure she comes back or something, even if you shoot her. So for this lot, there's going to be a side op called Fighting Eli or something like that. After mission 32, we're going to have to head back to Mother Base to fight Eli again, because Kars is going to tell you that Eli is a little shit, and that we need to beat him up again. So beat him up and do a few more missions, and then we'll get a string of side ops where we need to save the children, because the kids escape, and we need to rescue them again. So doing that, there will be a cutscene. And then after the cutscene, we will get the cutscenes. We'll get the cassette tapes. So this is a cutscene. Obviously, can't really show much because it's a bit of a spoiler. But yeah, you'll get the cassette tapes after seeing this cutscene. Now for these three, after mission 35, Kars is going to tell us to extract an AI pod at the Afghan central base, and we're going to have to do it. So extract the AI pod side up, complete that, and you'll get them cassette tapes. And it's as simple as that. Now, doing that side up will lead on to another side up where we need to extract the remains of the man on fire. So head to that side up and extract the body, and that will get you these cassette tapes. Now, I'm not sure if you can miss this side up or anything, you know, like I say, I'm not 100% sure if you can miss these or, you know, just not do them because they are related to the story. Next is Paz's diary, hashtag spoiler. So as soon as you build the second deck to the medical platform, you can visit Paz, who is alive, yes, big spoiler, although a lot of people say it's not really spoiler because it was in the trailer, and, you know, Hideo Kojima did confirm it himself, but Paz is going to be in a medical room on the 3rd or 2nd floor, depending how you count, of the medical bay, as you can see in the video, of course. So you can head on inside and meet Paz for a cutscene, and then you can actually give her a memento photo if you already have one. Now, memento photos, you get these by completing the side ops, extract the mother base soldiers, those weird things who are like running around like weird people. So if you have a memento photo on you, you can immediately give her a photo. And then you're going to have to do this about 12 times, because this is a very, very long-winded process. It took me about 2 hours to do this. 2 hours of just giving her memento photos. You get cassette tapes after giving her the 2nd, 4th, 6th and 8th memento photos. And then you get another cassette tape after watching the final cutscene. So once you've given her a photo, you have to leave the whole base. You have to return to the AAC, oh no, ACC, the Aerial Command Center. So then you head back to Mother Base and give her another photo, and so on and so on. Anyway, this is just me showing off that you need to, you know, capture these guys, complete the extract the Mother Base soldiers side ops. I'm gonna do another video on all of them. So if you need more help on how to do particular soldiers or whatever, just head on over to that video. Link will be in the video or something. So this is us heading back to Mother Base, giving her another photo, and then she'll lie down and we'll have to leave the base. So just basically repeat that process for about 2 hours basically. Yeah, like 10 times. And then once you've given her all the photos, there will be a final cutscene. Now you need to head back to her actually. So yeah, leave the base and come back, and then there will be a cutscene. I mean, it's a really weird cutscene. Can anyone kind of explain this? If anyone's seen this cutscene? I mean, like I say, it's a spoiler. Yeah, it's just weird. It's like, what happened? What the hell? Anyway, so yeah. Watch that cutscene, and there you go. You'll get the final cassette tape in the Paz Diary section. Secret recordings, you get these by completing the secret mission, which is mission 46, The Truth, and to be honest, I have no idea how you get this. Apparently it's really difficult to get and really rare, but somehow I managed to just get it on my first playthrough. I just did the story, did the side ops, and that was basically it. I'll be honest, I'll update you with more information in the description if I find out. So music tapes, these are found in the world, playing on radios. They might not play all the time, so if you go to a location in this video and you're like, it's not there, you lying bastard, head back, you know, head back to the ACC and come back into the world, and it might be playing again. So like I say, it's not playing 100% of the time, and yeah. Use your ears and your binoculars microphone to listen out for them, and basically like that, your ears are the best weapon. Anyway, love deterrence, this is located in the village where you save Miller. Guandi Town, da Guandi Car, something like that. Anyway, it's on the map there, as you can see. It's where we save Miller, so this is a room, of course, where we save Miller. You've probably already got this, unless obviously you didn't know that you could actually pick up the music. Kids in America, this is located in another village. I don't know the name of it. This is like the third mission. You actually come here for the third mission. You probably heard it blasting out, and it's located there, this radio. So I have already got most of these music tapes, so this is why I don't pick them up, as you'll see in the video. So this is where it is, in Shargo Village. Maneater, this is located in Lamar Harte Palace, on the second floor, on a radio, overlooking the desert. So this is where it is on the map to the west of Afghanistan, at the Mahate Palace. And I love this location, it's pretty cool. I was reading up on Wikipedia about various palaces in Afghanistan which were like blown up during the Afghan war, so this is probably inspired by one of them. You know, there's like 2 palaces which used to belong to the kings and queens of Afghanistan, I think. Anyway, this is the location of the radio set. There's usually going to be an enemy in, you know, patrolling this room. But yeah, just grab the cassette tape from the radio, and off you go. Ride a White Horse. This is located in the northern guard post for Lamar Harte Palace. This wasn't playing the first time I came here, but the second time I came here, it was. So this is where it is on the map. Well, in the world, is Ride a White Horse. But I've never heard half of these songs, so you're probably not bothered about them. There's probably only certain ones that you are bothered about, like Take On Me. This is located in the Supply Outpost base, I'm pretty sure. This is located to the western side of the base, and you'll hear it blasting out. And yeah, you'll probably be running around in circles like, where the hell is it? I can hear it, but I can't damn well find it. Which is why you're watching this video, but yeah. Come in here, there's a few locked doors, and there it is on the table there, overlooking the courtyard through the window. Just grab it, and there you go. That's it. Rebel Yell, this is located at the relay base, on the western side of the bridge. There's going to be a radio set underneath the tent. And so there it is in the video, you know, videos, like, more words. Videos are more descriptive than 1,000 words or something like that. That's the saying, isn't it? Take the DW. This is located in the Smarse Fort, to the eastern side of the Smarse Fort, underneath the canopy. There's going to be a few guards as usual, but of course I've killed them all, or extracted them. Dormant Stream, this is located just to the west of the Smarse Fort. Not much more to say than that. Yeah, there's going to be about 3 guards as usual, well 3 to 5. Kill them all, and then you can grab the tape and run off. And you can actually use these tapes, you can customize your speakers on the helicopter to play these soundtracks, which is pretty damn awesome. The Final Countdown, this has to be like one of the most famous songs in the game. This is located in the Sakha-e village, to the northern side of Afghanistan. You come here during the story mission, like early on. You may or may not hear it, but yeah, this is where I found it, in this little building here. Just in front, straight in front of you, as soon as you enter the building, so to the western side of the village. Planetscape, this is located to the southwest of the Sakai village, I believe. So south guard post. So like literally straight underneath it. So follow the road, go, you know, left. Follow the road, and here it is, blasting out on the radio. Now this is one that was not there the first time I came here. So that's why I say, if they're not playing all the time, then you know, come back later on or something. Only time will tell. This is located in the Eastern Communications Post, and it's located in the room with the radio set, where you, well, the radio communications post, where you can blow up the communications. She blinded me with signs. This is located at Wylo northeast guard post, I'm pretty sure. Northeast guard post of Wylo village. So same routine with guard posts. There's going to be about 4 enemies. Take them out and then grab the radio set. If it's playing, of course. Behind the drapery, this is possibly one of the first ones you actually got, to be honest. This is located in Wylo village. In the command post, I believe it is. The main building, of course. It's just right there in front of you on the main table. Pretty easy to find. A Phantom Pain. This is located in Waxindvarks, to the eastern side of the base. It's going to be located in one of the cabins. I'm not 100% sure which cabin it is, but of course it's, you know, use your ears and you'll soon find it. Nitrogen, this is located at the power plant to the far northeast of the map in Afghanistan. This is located to the north side of the power plant as well, so right at the back there's going to be the building to the left, and you just go in the building and there's a radio and you pick up the cassette tape, and that's going to be Nitrogen. Love Will Tear Us Apart. This is located at the Afghan Central Base Camp. This is located to the northeast of the base camp in one of these tents. So as you can see on the map, to the northeastern side of the base. It's going to be in a tent, and you're going to pick up the tape, and there you go. The Tangerine, I'll be honest, I have no idea where I got it, to be honest. A lot of websites on the internet say it's located at the eastern guard post of Spugmay Keep, but when I went there like 4 times, I could not even find a radio set, so it made me think maybe it's the western guard post. I mean, you can always check out the eastern guard post if you don't have it, but I came to the western guard post and there was a radio set, so possibly that's where the Tangerine is. If any of you guys know, let me know, and I'll probably update the video in the description. So moving on to Africa, Gloria is going to be at the airfield in one of these buildings, as you can see on the map. And so yeah, there it is. This will be blasting out. And grab the tape. What else are you supposed to do? It's funny how you can actually shoot the radio set. So yeah, if you do destroy the radio set, you can still pick up the cassette tape. That will be fine indeed. But all the sun touches, this is going to be located at the station. I've forgotten the name of it. Some Munokoyinioka station. It's a bit of a complicated name, but yeah, here it is to the south of the map in Africa. And it's going to be located in this tent. Right there. So there you go. That's where it is. Snake Eater, this is located to the northwest of that Munika Y station. The station, basically, let's call it the station. So yeah, western guard post of Munoka Ya Nioka station. Western guard post. So yeah, there it is, Snake Eater. Pretty awesome song. I would have thought it would be actually at the mother base, because Quiet actually plays this song when she's in her cage, which is pretty awesome. And it's a pretty cool soundtrack to Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. Anyway, 204863, if I pronounced that right, is going to be located at the Kungenga Mine southwestern guard post. So you can follow the road from the station and come up this bit of a cliff. And the music is going to be found in this tent right here. Midnight Mirage, this is located at the plantation. So to the north, very far north of the plantation, there's going to be a building. Head on inside, and that's where the radio set is going to be playing Midnight Mirage. True is going to be located at the mine, the Kungenga mine, and it's going to be located to the southeast in these two buildings here. And that's where the music is going to be played. You Spin Me Right Round, Baby Right Round, is going to be located to the Louvre Valley Northwest Guard Post. So you can see how I've kind of gone around, followed that road to go from the plantation to the mine and then to the guard post. And you guessed it, we're going to head to the mansion next. So yeah, You Spin Me Right Round is going to be here at the Northwestern Guard Post. Friday, I'm in Love. This is going to be located in the mansion at Louvre Valley. And it's going to be located on the second floor. This is also located right next to the child, on like the Rescue the Child 2, I believe it is. The child is going to be tied up in that corner there. And yeah, so if you haven't got this, you can get it when you rescue the child. I mean, obviously you can get it at any time, but you know, that's just an easy landmark. Quiet Life, this is located at the oil field to the southernmost building. Located on the inside of the building, which is not chained up. Because most of these doors are chained up, of course. Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. This is located at Ditari Abandoned Village. This is going to be on underneath the canopy, underneath the rock face. So at the top of the hill, there's going to be some tents and everything, and there's a radio set underneath the canopy, right there at Ditari Abandoned Village. Too Shy. This is going to be located at Kaziba Camp. I believe that's what it's called. This is a big camp place in the swamp. I hate this place, I really do. It's so open. So many guards, so open. It's terrible. Anyway, next to the radar installation, there's going to be a tent, and this is where Too Shy is going to be played out. How About Them Zombies Say. This is going to be located at the village. Boyolo Masa. Masa village, Bualia Ya Masa. To the far east of the village, it's going to be a building, and you're gonna go inside it, and you're gonna grab the cassette tape. And so that's where How About Them Zombies Say. It's like the weirdest title I've seen for a song ever. Heaven's Divide. This is located in Mission 30. Before we go visit Skullface, so do not go up the stairs. Instead, go down these stairs and head towards the elevator. There's going to be a secret radio set, and that's where we're going to get Heaven's Divide. So yeah, you can also use your thermal vision to locate radio sets and cassette tapes. It's very useful for just getting cassette tapes that are just lying on the floor, as we'll get to in a few minutes. Quiet's theme. This is in Mission 45, right at the end. Before we get onto the chopper, we do not want to get onto the chopper. Instead, we're going to follow the footsteps of Quiet and get Quiet's theme, which is just going to be hanging on a tree. And so yeah, that is how you get Quiet's theme. I'm not really sure how many people would just get on the chopper, to be honest, without following the footsteps. So yeah, follow the footsteps, and you'll eventually get to a tree with Quiet's theme on it. Took me quite a while to find the tree, to be honest, on my first playthrough, so I kind of skipped all after running around. So literally just up this hill where the rock is, there's going to be a tree. Here we are, here's a tree, and then a cutscene happens, and yeah, you'll get the cassette tape. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker theme. This is located in the quarantine zone in mission 43 or something like that, where you have to shoot all your own people during the quarantine, and it's just located there in the basement. And then these two you just get for completing mission 30 and mission 46, which is the secret mission is mission 46. The Man Who Sold the World, that is a song that first plays in the game. So acquired tapes, these are just found lying around in the field, and they also have useful effects such as cancelling enemy alert or suspicions, and you can play the Soviet soldier with a stomachache in a toilet. That you can hide in the toilet and play that, and that will cancel an enemy suspicion. Pretty cool. They're also found in quite a few places, but this is where obviously I've only done one location in the video. So Soviet soldier, like I say, this can be actually found in Sakai village, but it can also be found in quite a few other villages as well. But anyway, it's located in Sakai village in this building here, and it's just located on the table. So there we go. Afghan Lullaby, this is located in Waxin Barracks, as well as a few other places, but this is located in Waxin Barracks, and it's just in the building. Just go through the bunker building to the left, where opposite the prison cell where you save the soldier. I'm not sure if that was a side bop or main mission. I think it was a main mission where you save that guy with the bionic arms and whatever, the biologist or whatever. Anyway, yeah, there it is, Waxin Barracks. African Lullaby, this is located in the plantation in Africa, of course, and it's to the north underneath the canopy, and that's where you can find African Lullaby. Now these lullabies, if you play them, apparently they put soldiers to sleep, I believe, if you get close to them. So they immediately go zzz to sleep if you're playing this on the cassette tape, on the cassette player. Soldier with a stomachache, this can be found at the oil field as well as a few other places. This can be found to the southwest of the oil field, in between two portaloos actually, which is quite relevant. I don't really know who the heck would record this, to be honest. Who the heck would record this on a tape? That's pretty interesting. So there it is, in between these portaloos. African Soldier, this is found at the airfield, or the airbase. It's located inside the building on the second floor on a shelf. So here we are on the map, at the main building, on the roof of course, so head down, or up, depending obviously where you are, and then just go through this door, and it's right there to the right on this shelf, next to this common metal box. Quiet's humming, we get this after completing a mission when Quiet's bond level is at 60% or more. So you increase bond levels simply by completing missions with the buddy. So, you know, if Quiet's buddy level or bond level is at 60% or more, you get Quiet's humming, which apparently is supposed to like reduce the weapons sway when you're aiming in first person, but it doesn't seem to work for me, which is quite annoying and sad. Paz is humming, you get this the first time you visit Paz on the medical platform, when you build the second deck, I believe, or maybe the first deck, I might be wrong, so, you know. She's on the medical platform, so head there and visit her. So immediately after the cutscene you get Paz is humming. Now for the next 5 cassette tapes, we're going to need to capture some animals, and the cassette tapes are going to be located on the animal conservation platform. So after about mission 10 I believe it is, or something like that, fairly early, but not too early on, we're going to need to capture animals. We're going to need a bird, horse, wolf, bear and a sheep, or a goat, but sheep also counts as goats. So birds of course can find just flying around in the air, can find pretty much anywhere. Wolves you can find in quite a few locations, but this is just where I found them, which is just west of Sakai village, I believe it is. Wolves can only be found at night time as well, so you can't find them during the day. You're going to have to use your cigar to, fast travel to nighttime, or of course just, get into the world during at 6 PM. Next we're going to find goats or sheep, and they can be found anywhere. I'm sure you've already got one, unless of course you didn't realise you could extract goats, or animals in general. So yeah, goats and sheep can be found literally anywhere. Absolutely anywhere, but we're here at the ruins of the castle, where we, fight Quiet at that boss fight, which is to the northwest of the Afghanistan map. But like I say, just sheep and goats are the most common animals in the world, I believe. Pretty easy to find. Next we're going to have to take down a bear, which are very difficult to take down indeed. They take a lot of tranquilizers, especially if you don't have very good equipment. They can take ages to neutralize. Now I'm not sure if you take a lot of neutralizing. Well, I mean, you might fire one at them and they might still be neutralized, but that might take a hell of a long time, so just keep on firing until they go to sleep. And you're just gonna have to keep on diving around the place when the bear charges at you, because there was a side mission where we needed to capture the legendary bear, and I extracted that bear, but that was pretty damn difficult, because they can kill you in one hit. It's pretty ridiculous. So yeah, if you've done that mission, you probably won't need to rescue another bear, but for the sake of it, this is where we are, just south of Waxin Barracks. That is where you can find bears. You can find them during the day, and I think you can find them during the night. So yeah, just south of Waxin Barracks, that's where you can find a bear. Next, we're gonna need a horse. Although I don't think there's actually any horses in the game. They're all pretty much donkeys, but they're classed as horses. So you can actually find horses or donkeys in Afghanistan as well. But I was not 100% sure on if they're classed as horses, and I think they are. So these are zebras, which are classed as horses, and I apologise for the frame rate, the recording corrupted, I don't really know how. Yeah, so once we've got all them animals, we've got, a bird, a bear, goat, wolf, and a horse, we're going to head to the animal conservation platform, and to get there, when you're at Mother Base, press triangle, or when you're trying to return to Mother Base, press triangle or Y, and that will switch to the animal conservation platform, a super secret platform, which I had no idea about until recently. So yeah, at the animal conservation platform, the cassette tapes are going to be lying around the place. The cassette tapes are going to be in front of the animal cages, of course, the bear, the bird, and the goat, etc, etc. So the first one we're going to get is going to be the bear cassette tape, and that is located just beneath the gap between the walkways. So there it is on the floor, little tiny thing. You can use your thermal vision to help you identify the cassette tape if you can't see it, because they are pretty ridiculously small collectibles. They're like the smallest collectibles in a game ever, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then we're just going to head over to the wolf's cage, and the cassette tape is just there on the floor, as you can see in the video. And then we're going to head over to the bird cage, which is at the center platform, and the cassette tape is going to be on a walkway. So now we're going to head over to the western platform, which is the horse cages, I believe. And the cassette tape is going to be located inside the cage. Or the, I don't know the technical word for it. I'm no zoologist. The engagement, something like that? Something like that. So yeah, this is definitely where we're going to need the thermal vision, to be honest. They are so hard to find in these engagements. It's pretty ridiculous. So you can see a little white brick, and that is the cassette tape. So pick it up, and there we go, we've got the horse cassette tape, which is located on the northwestern platform, or the western platform. And then of course that only leaves one final cassette tape and one final platform left, which of course is the goat cassette tape, which can be found same way. Use your thermal vision, and it's pretty much the same location. It's just in the middle of the goat engagement. So grab that, and that will be all of the cassette tapes actually. That's all of the cassette tapes in the game. You don't get anything for doing it, I don't believe. You don't get any trophies or achievements. I don't think this contributes towards the collector trophy. I'm pretty sure that's only blueprints and key items or something like that, which is quite sad. All that effort, and yeah, without this guide, I don't think anyone ever would know of these cassette tapes. I mean, really, who, how? It's ridiculous. Anyway, there we go. That's all the cassette tapes. For funsies. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and I hope this helps. So see you next time.